Good morning. So it is currently 5:15 and this is the earliest I've woken up since Japan, and I'm actually running pretty late. I need to get ready, put my swimsuit on because I am heading to the pool to fit in a swim. Today I am scheduled for a swim and a speed run, and so I was like toying around whether or not I should fit in my swim or my run first in the morning, because I actually have an 8 a.m. meeting, which rarely happens to me, but for some reason it's happening to me this week. So I gotta fit in some kind of workout before that, because otherwise I'd have to be pushing all my workouts later today, and if I keep pushing it out, the likelihood of me doing the workouts is going to decrease. So I'm trying really hard to get in my swim, because that is the one I am least likely to do if I keep pushing it out. So I'm going to do the swim, and then later today I'm going to do the run after work alongside Kian. We're not going to be doing the workouts together, but at least we're going to go out together, so that kind of gives me some motivation. While he's training for his ultra marathon, I'm out training for half Ironman. So I'm hoping that this morning goes well and that I come back in time for my 8 a.m. meeting. It is such a beautiful day today. I think it is supposed to reach 23 degrees Celsius today, so it's gonna be a hot one during my speed workout, so we'll see how that goes. But in terms of today's swimming, it was hard. Like, the majority of the session was with that pull buoy, so yeah, my lack of upper strength definitely showed. I slowed down quite a bit, but then when I started doing just some normal swimming right after all the drills, I felt so smooth and efficient. So I definitely am seeing a difference and some benefits when it comes to using the pull buoy. And then also too, I noticed while I was in Japan, my kicking was kind of off, so I also worked on some kicking drills. I got the kickboard and then worked on that, and oh my goodness, kid you not, I was going even slower when I just used my legs. I was like, can I go any slower from like one end to the next? And it was a 25-meter lane, so yeah, that was kind of sad. But when you put it all together, honestly, the drills work wonders. I definitely noticed a difference in my swim. It just felt so effortless. But yeah, so this is just a reminder to stay on top of those drills because they do help.
The birds. Birds and the bees.
Thank you for breakfast.
You're welcome.
What time did you get up?
5 a.m. too.
That's such lies.
Camera's on. No, I think 7:15.
That's nice.
What time did you end up waking up?
Like 5:05.
Oh, was it?
Already running late. Hi, so please bear with me. I am very new. So I came in as a PO last November, and just as of this week, I am now joining MO. And so I'm just now shadowing just to get the lay of the land, and then yeah, I think come June, somewhere around that time, I'll be in full force to support. Look who's out with me doing our morning walk.
More like the other way around.
Yeah, I know, I never go on morning walks. It's lunchtime.
Smash Burger Town.
What are you making us?
Smash Burger.
Smash burgers. Essentially, it is a patty smashed and then into a burger. We got like this spicy habanero bun, burger bun, but I actually didn't taste anything.
I was gonna say, yeah, what did you think of it?
I couldn't taste any habanero.
Yeah, it was definitely not spicy.
No. Yeah, so we made this last night and it was so good. That was
not me.
That was not me. I swear to God, that was that. He made the sauce and it actually tasted like a quarter pounder. So it was really good, but it was super like messy, but
Love it.
can't complain. So we're gonna have that for lunch and then go back to work because, you know, what else is new?
It's actually quite hot, yeah. Actually, no, it's good temperature.
Not when we're running.
No. Yeah, it's definitely on the verge of being too hot.
Yeah. It's meant to be cloudy later though, so hopefully it dips by the time we work out.
Yeah. Hamstring sweeps, ankling, walking A skips, P skips. That's it.
Let's put deodorant on.
You forgot?
Yeah. So I'm gonna fit 1K intervals on the track while Kian finds a hill and does his hill repeats.
Yeah, so terrible.
Are you ready?
Trade?
No, I'm definitely not trading. I'd rather do this than hill repeats, that's for sure. Okay. At least mine is kind of short, hopefully. Oh my God. Okay, so I could barely vlog and talk because I was just kind of in the zone. And also that was like my first speed workout in about a month. The last speed workout that I did before I went off to Japan was actually a fail. So that ended up being an easy run. So I was kind of nervous going into this, but I'm pretty happy with how it went. I hit my paces. Now, to be fair, I did adjust my targets because I knew I wasn't gonna hit my initial race pace targets. But I did manage to hit it. Actually, I did exceed it. So Rana might actually readjust my pace targets. Oh yeah, so I did mention Rana. So for running specifically, I did go back to Rana only because Motive doesn't adjust your plan if you go on vacation or whatnot. You'd have to like do it manually, and I don't have a coach, so there's a lot of guesswork that had to be done. So I decided to go back to Rana just because there was a lot more customization based on, you know, where you're at and your preferences of the type of workouts, whereas Motive, even though you change your pace targets, it still has the same workout. It was still really intense and really long, whereas Rana, I changed the preferences so that way the workouts weren't super challenging. It was kind of like a balanced approach, and then the volume of workouts week over week was a steady progression versus aggressive. Because on Motive, coming back from vacation and looking at the run workouts, it was a little intense. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use Runna and kind of scale back and then work my way up rather than try to go back into it right away. And I'm really happy with that decision, because today, even though it was a little uncomfortable, it was still manageable. So yeah, pretty stoked. And it was like 3 times 1K repeats. It was super short, and again, those are the type of workouts that like I need right now in order for me to like get back into the swing of things, rather than like, I think Motive, it gave me an intense workout, and it was like to hit zone 5, it was like 8 times 8-minute intervals. I can't remember, but yeah, I was just like, that's a little too intense and it's a bit long, especially coming back from vacation. So happy with my decision, and now I'm just waiting for Keen to come back, and then we're gonna treat ourselves because we deserve it. And actually, I am so stoked that I hit 2 out of 2 workouts today. Like, who am I? Rice, right? Do you remember the portions? 2 cups water, 1 cup, right?
Yeah.
We are having chicken tonight.
Chicken tonight. Chicken. Did you have that here?
What's that?
Oh, maybe it's not a thing here.
What's chicken tonight?
I believe it's like these tomato sauces. I think they're called chicken tonight. I don't know what it was. But anyway, the advert used to be like, "You having chicken tonight or chicken pasta? Chicken tonight."
Ragu introduces Chicken Tonight simmer sauces, and suddenly everybody's saying, "I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight, chicken tonight." Choose from 6 new sauces and get your Tory.
Wait.
Just brown the chicken, simmer,
Wait
and
for the end.
serve. I feel like
Chicken tonight. Chicken tonight.
new Chicken Tonight simmer sauces from Ragu.
So I've got one more to do before I get ready for bed, and it's currently 9:30. I have to, or I'm aiming to wake up early tomorrow before I start work to fit in my speed workout. I have an interval ride tomorrow, and because Keen and I are planning to go to the gym in the afternoon, that means I need to fit in my interval ride tomorrow. So I am going to set up my trainer now, because I did find that setting up everything for my swim today actually helped so much, because I just rolled out of bed, ate something, and then I was on my way. So I'm gonna do the same, set up my trainer. I'm gonna change my axle because I went outdoors and I had the outdoor axle, so I gotta change it to my indoor trainer axle, and then I'm gonna set up the mats and everything, so that way tomorrow I can just roll out of bed, change, eat, and then get my ride in, because I have another 8 a.m. meeting tomorrow, so I gotta fit it in ASAP. So that's the end of my day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in a later one. Bye.